Welcome to the sunny Andaman Islands. Well, it was sunny till this morning before it rained. We're here because there's this 300-kilometer road that heads all the way up north from Port Blair to Diglipur, and we're taking this Tiger. Why? Well, because we can.
The plan is to ride the 300 kilometers from Port Blair to Diglipur in the North Andamans via the Andaman Trunk Road. It's a largely unwritten about road, and it's a road full of promise and adventure. Now it's quite a task getting a bike to the Andamans. You ship it from Chennai, wait for 5 days while the ship is at sea, apply for a gazillion permissions, and with a bit of luck, you'll be able to ride it onto land. And where better to start a road trip in the Andamans than its most famous landmark, the Cellular Jail, also known as the legendary Kala Pani. Called the Cellular Jail because of its stifling 15 by 9 foot cells. Now I've never ridden a tiger before, so I thought it wise to get used to its ways. A bite from a tiger is the last thing I want. Once I'm sure it's a friendly tiger, the first thing to do is to ride the 50 kilometers to the Jarava Reserve. The road through the reserve is the only way to get to the North Andamans. So that gate you see there, that's the entrance to the Jarava Reserve. Now we're not allowed to interact with them, they've not seen civilization for I don't know how many years. But we've got to get this bike on a Bolero pickup and take it across it. We're not allowed to ride through it. We're going to do that now. It's about 50 kilometers through this, takes about an hour and a half. Lots more exciting stuff on the other side. I later learned that the Jaravas have met us when this road was being built in British times. That meeting almost decimated the tribe because their immune systems simply can't tolerate our germs. It's why the current ban on meeting them exists. We're not allowed to shoot in the sanctuary, so all I can show you is this ferry ride at the other end that takes us into the Middle Andamans. At Baratang, the other end of the ferry, I'm famished. The food in these small hole-in-the-wall restaurants is incredible. It's simple but tasty, and with my stomach content, we proceed through the forests of the Andamans. After that, we have to take one more ferry and get to the second 15-kilometer long Jarava Reserve, which we again have to truck through. With nothing to do, I pass out in the backup Innova while photographer Gaurav actually spots some Jaravas. I'm still so upset he didn't wake me up. We cross the reserve, offload the bike and continue riding. It's been pouring all day, so the roads are flooded. And that's when I chance upon an interesting beach. What's riding in the Andamans without riding on a beach, right? The Tiger is awesome off-road. Stick the traction control in off-road mode and it will allow you just enough wheel spin to maintain momentum but not enough to get you bogged down. It's really easy to ride off-road.
What would you do if you're on a nice road trip and you come up on this awesome beach like this and you're on a motorcycle? Let me show you.
Okay, enough fooling around. Time to get back on the road. It's an incredible road. You're all on your own most of the time. And then you chance upon these little bazaars and villages. And then it's back to being lonely. It's an incredibly peaceful place and I'm really taking a shine to the tiger's superb abilities. You can do this trip in a day, but I took 2 because I want to explore the place a bit. A word of caution though, there's fuel only in Rangat, about 180 kilometers north of Port Blair, and at Diglipur, so don't wait for the reserve light to come on to top up. Also, fuel is really cheap. It's only 54 bucks here. And did I forget to mention what an awesome road this is? Oh, and that's quite a common sign in the Andamans, by the way.
The end of the road, Diglipur. It's the last town, it's the northernmost town in the Andamans. Thailand is somewhere there and Burma is there. It's a bit of a swim away. This place is very peaceful, it's really beautiful, and I am going to now peace out for a bit.
Apart from the riding, you also go to the Andamans for its blue waters, scuba diving sites full of marine life, its white sand beaches, heartbreakingly beautiful sunsets, and soul-stirring peace. What a place it is!